Hello, Internet, and today is going to be another question and queries. So today's question is related to Pride Month, so happy Pride. So my question is there a book that you picked up, that you've read, that you love the concept of, but you just wish was a little bit gayer, just a little bit more queer, just a little bit, like, come on guys, the book would have been a 5 out of 5 if you just had added this. I would have loved you forever, or I love you, but I wish you had added this. So, like, I know this is a common thing about representation and wanting more representation in books, but I want to ask you guys, what are books or shows or movies or things that you really, really love, you really, really enjoy, but you wish you saw more queer representation with, or you thought the book could benefit from some actual canon queer representation? Because fanon is fun and fan fiction is great, but sometimes we want some canon potential as well. So give me a list of your books. The few that I can think of is like Harry Potter. That's a pretty obvious one. What are a few others? I bought this book recently. I think it's called like But Then I Came Back, and I was like under the assumption that it might have some queerness in it, but I don't think it's going to, and now I'm really disappointed. I'm hoping that when I read the book it does, but like I'm pretty sure it doesn't, and now it makes me sad because I wanted that in this book. Other things that I wish were a little more queer. Star Trek, of course. I love my space husbands. They could have had some canon stuff, you know. Although there's some pretty great arguments that technically it is canon, but you know, I can't like. Now that I asked this question, I can't think of any answers for books that I actually want to have more queer representation, which didn't before. Although I know that there are several, but like I asked the question and now all of my answers flew out of my head. Like I just keep thinking Harry Potter, but that's pretty obvious. I don't know what else. Let me look at these shelves real quick. Books that I would have liked more queer representation in. Oh, Frontlines by Michael Grant. It's the World War II retelling, but females are involved with World War II. Yeah, some queer representation there. I know the book is about war, but like, have some lady lovers in the military. Come on, guys. The point is, I just want to ask you guys, what are some books that you really like or you feel like you would have liked if the characters were a little bit more queer, and then the book would have been just like that much better. Like just sprinkle some queer on there and we got a tasty book. That is my main question. All right, I just want to know what your guys' books are, and if you add on what characters are queer. Ooh, my biggest one, Innocent Mage by Karen Miller. Those two main characters, boy, those two boys should have ended up together. They need to be queerer, okay? Come on. That book would have been 100%, 5 out of 5 stars, if it had happened. But it didn't, so it's not. Yeah, there's that. I'm still bitter. I'm still bitter at Karen Miller. I'm still bitter. Still bitter. So if you like what you're seeing here and you want to continue to see more, click all those button buddies down below, and goodbye, Internet.